So I wanted to talk about something. I've thought about it for a while now. I I have always been a bigger girl, like my whole life. My whole life. As a kid, as a teenager, as an adult, I've always been bigger. And that's something that I have just gotten so used to. I think at my biggest, I was like 270. I was a big girl. And I have tried everything. I have worked out. I've done every diet there is. I've tried not dieting and just working out. I've tried basically everything. I've had my blood work checked 300 million times. I've done everything that one can typically do to figure out what's going on, why I wasn't losing weight. I would say I always hovered around like 200 pounds. When I started my first police academy that I went through to start working at the prison, I was over 200 pounds. I made it through that academy. I started the second police academy to become a police officer. I was over 200 pounds when I did that. It wasn't until the release or whatever to the normal people of semaglutide and tirzepatide that I was able to actually lose weight and keep it off. I've tried, when I tell you I have tried everything, I have literally tried everything. And I could never figure out why it wasn't working or what I was doing wrong or, whatever. Things would, my weight would fluctuate right around 200. It would dip below, it would go back up. Anyway, with the release of this shot to people who are like me, it has made weight loss like achievable when it wasn't for somebody like me. I've always had a high A1C. I've always been insulin resistant. I have PCOS. So all of those components together make it to where I believe that I was meant to be this bigger girl. For the first time in my life, I bought size medium in a top and like a bathing suit combination. That was the weirdest thing I've ever done. It's crazy how your brain plays these tricks on you, because for so long I have been large, extra large, size 12, size 14, and I am like comfortably sitting at like a size 8 and a medium. Like that in and of itself, I still I say the words, but my brain has not caught up with me. A lot of us who struggle with our weight, a lot of us choose to go to therapy. I've been in therapy for probably pushing 3.5 years. And it's something that I even struggle talking about in therapy. It's just insane the way that our body plays these tricks on us to make us believe that we're always going to be big. No matter how much weight we lose, it's never going to be good enough. And the way that we look isn't real. It's just crazy. I'm starting to go through this process of getting ready to have my loose skin removed. And I can't wait. I can't wait to have that procedure done, just because I am hoping that maybe finally that's going to help my brain click and accept the reality that is this process. I follow quite a few people on here that have had the procedure done and have lost tons of weight, and it's amazing. So just a friendly reminder, the tirzepatide and the semaglutide, those are medications just like every other kind of medication. They help people who are insulin resistant and struggle with the high blood sugar and the high A1C. They help us get to a healthy weight. This is the first time in my life where I have been considered not obese on the BMI scale. I weigh 155 pounds. So in total, I've lost 120. And I'm so thankful that there are things out there now that can help people like me and tons of other people out there to obtain and achieve like a healthier lifestyle and the body that we deserve and we want, especially after working so hard to get it.